Welcome to 817 Hood Media. Before we start this video, I need you to like and subscribe to help us grow out our audience. Warning: viewer discretion is advised. This video contains depictions of gang violence for educational or documentary purposes only. We do not condone or promote any illegal activities shown. Please watch responsibly.
We having choppers on choppers on choppers. The way that we shoot, you might think we some rosters. Murder gang, we like the violence and problems. We don't fuck with laws, we gon' rock out and solve it. Lil Dave, he bout money, name should've been Guala. Lil Junior, he rockin', he come from the
YTN. Murder Gang is a set of 4 Trey Gangster Crips, 5 Deuce Hoover Crips, and 4 Gangster Hardheads from the south side of Fort Worth. Specifically, the historic South Side called the Hooverland or Bottom and Hillside Morningside called the Agland or Top neighborhoods. They can be found in Primavera Apartments, also known as Little Mexico, the Valley at Cobb Park, and lastly, Rio Apartments, also known as Spring Chase. YTN would allegedly pick up the banner of Murder Gang in 2019 when members like Katie and Trent went down for murders and other members putting in work. Their top members are Little Greg, the creator of the clique; Katie, who is serving a sentence for 2 bodies, one of them being on a Blessed Gang member; Cash, whom is currently incarcerated for a Mother's Day shooting in Stop 6, which we will cover soon; Trent, who is serving a sentence for murder. He is the cousin of D Casino. YTN is at war with Ape Gang, a mostly blood clique from the east side of Fort Worth with some Crips, their main ops. YTN is also at war with Get Money 5L or EBK, whom is a clique of mostly bloods coming out of Village Creek Apartments in Stop 6 with some Eastwood Crips. Lastly, YTN is at war with Blessed Gang 613, a renegade clique with members in every hood in Fort Worth. KD from YTN is locked up for the shooting which unalived Blessed Gang member Donnie in 2019. YTN's fallen members are Big Head Chris, whom was unalived at a Taco Bell in South Fort Worth in January of 2022. EBKD Glock is waiting trail for this shooting. Motion Boy Day Day, he was shot and unalived at a party in South Fort Worth in January 2022. And Bran, who was unalived in Houston in a shooting targeted for Goyeo.
Someone shot 5 people in the middle of a very busy park on Mother's Day. Thank you for being with us. I'm Marissa Saavedra. This happened at Village Creek Park, that's off 287 near 820.
According to Section 2 of the paperwork, Zimmy Daniels' witness would advise that since the death of J-Dub, Channel 5, Quan and Hussein would constantly attempt to slide on the south side to avenge their brother. In Section 3, he then advised that once the YTN members arrived to the park, they would enter the crowd and begin to shoulder bump people and mean mug Ape Gang members. Police say the YTN members would leave the park to meet at a nearby Shipley's Donuts to load up about a half-mile down the same street. Witness Zimmy Daniels would then state once the YTN members pulled back up, they were armed. According to Section 7, Daniels would identify the first shots coming from YTN Cash and Cheese's direction, and would state that they were shooting at Channel 5 Quan and Hussein. According to Section 8, he would then add that Quan and Hussein would return fire, striking Cash and Cheese. Cash, Rank, and Cheese would go down for this shooting, each being charged with engaging in organized crime.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the prince of the six. I like to hit shots, why would I miss? They shooting up houses, they beef with the bricks. Hot water the dope, hit the pot, make it fix. Hot water the dope, the junkies gon' love it. Ain't for his chest, I'ma shoot.
Get Money 5L or EBK is a renegade clique of teenagers coming from some of the worst hoods on the east side. With most of these teens being bloods out of the Village Creek Apartments in Stop 6, they also have members from Eastwood Crip and other sets on the east. Talk about a clique full of sliders. Their top members are KJ, AJ the Hitta. He was one of Ape Gang's most active before the fallout between Ape Gang and Get Money. Ivan, whom was arrested for a November 2022 shooting which unalived a 32-year-old man. D. Glock. He is one of the most viewed in Fort Worth drill scene despite being locked up for the slaying of YTN member Big Head. 43rd, whom is actually from the Ag Land part of the South Side, is locked up for a murder. Get Money is at war with S2K, the younger generation of YDN. S2K is another clique full of shooters from New York and DeWitt Street, now known as Kari Block in the Agland. Get Money is allegedly responsible for the creation of Kari Block. Get Money is also at war with Ape Gang, whom they used to be clicked up with. This beef is especially dangerous due to the fact that they share the same turf such as Stop 6 and Eastwood. Specifically, the Village Creek Apartments. Next on their list of many ops is YDN, Murda Gang. YTN is still very active, with their younger generation going by Fox 5 or S2K. BMO, a group of teenagers from the Agland section of the South Side. Their fallen members are Boots. He passed away in a car wreck in August 2020. And you have K3 and Drill A Lot. K3 was unalived in a shooting that took place in June of 2021. Drill A Lot passed away in October 2022.
Shooters opened fire at this Taco Bell in Fort Worth on Sycamore School Road. One man was wounded, another one killed. Police say one of the shooters was Dontrell Cummings. He was 15 years old. In an arrest warrant, police say Cummings and his accomplice posted a video on Instagram where they are dancing around with multiple firearms and taking credit for the killing. 1 week later, police say Cummings and another accomplice shot and killed Lavondrick Ford while trying to rob him.
Doug get smoke from who? Stop it. Speaking on front, claim the wrong nigga body. Who y'all popped over here? Nobody. Making a name for yourself, y'all gotta put the rap to the side. Let's go body for body. I ain't been in the stool cause I been trying to hide.
Ape Gang is a set of Truman Street Bloods, Third Gate Bloods, Eastwood Crips, Eastwood Peru, and a couple of members from the south side of Fort Worth such as Ira, D-Will, and Mari. They are by far the deepest clique in the city, with the original apes alongside the younger generation whom call themselves H2K. This clique is based out of the notorious Stop 6, starting in 2014. More specifically, Apex Apartments, also known as the Casas, where Ape Gang was originated. You can also catch some of the younger members in Village Creek. This is where Ape and Get Money share territory. Lastly was the projects. The Stop 6 projects used to be infested with Ape Gang members until the demolition in 2021. Ape Gang has a reputation in the city for being known as crash dummies, with multiple members being in jail for various shootings. Their top members are Almighty. He is the founder of Ape Gang and is known to lead by example. Next you have 21 Shots, the co-founder. He's a known shooter and is currently serving time in the feds and will be home soon. Channel 5 Chris, alongside of Channel 5 J-Dub, are the creators of Channel 5. Chris is locked up for a 4th of July shooting in Como that unalived 3 people and wounded 8. Keith, another certified shooter, was one of the first drill rappers on the scene. He's currently incarcerated and will be home in 2025. Hussein, the younger brother of J-Dub, is known for sliding since the passing of his brother, is currently incarcerated. Moski, another day one stepper for Ape Gang, he's also an OG ape. Ape Gang is at war with YTN, a clique of Crips from the South Side. They inherited this beef with YTN due to East Side versus South Side history. Ape Gang is also at war with Get Money 5 LEBK. These two used to be clicked up before their fallout, so you can see some members remaining neutral. Casino, the beef that started with J-Dub and CJ would eventually make its way to the streets, causing another war in Stop 6. Lastly, they are at war with S2K. With S2K being younger, they focus their beef on the younger ape members like H2K. Their fallen members are Nick, who passed away in November 2015. Take Off, who passed away in 2017. Mari, who was unalived by the police in 2019. J-Dub, who was backdoored on a hit in 2020. Terry, who was unalived in December 2022. Queez, whom was unalived at a gas station in Eastwood in April 2023.
As mayhem broke out in the Como neighborhood, police were watching it unfold live on video.
You can see at least 2 or 3 victims down from the cameras.
2 years ago, the Fort Worth Police Department installed flock cameras across the street to help them solve crimes. Those cameras are now helping detectives catch the shooter who gunned down 11 people, killing 3.
And those cameras have been a game changer for us.
Police were watching the shooter or shooters on video as they quickly deployed officers who were nearby.
Chris and Little Mista would be charged with 3 murders and are awaiting trial.
Me in person. Shots in the club hurt, they let out about 3. Let nigga play the game, left him deceased. Big backwood or this blood nigga beat. Top op, this is 20 and G. Man, I told the little bitch not to play with my bread. Blow his ass up like...
S2K is a set of the younger generation of Glen Garden 44 gangsta hardheads from the South Side, with some members being 4 Trey Gangster Crip 2. This young clique of shooters from the Ag Land section of the South represent the 3200 block of New York and DeWitt Street, which they now call Kari Block. You can also catch them in the Valley. Lil Mexico and Spring Chase. Their top members are Stepa. He's a feared shooter who was putting a lot of pressure on his opposition before his arrest. He will be home soon. To 3, one of the, if not the most respected savages in the drill scene, with a long resume of work. Bino, whom is locked up on murder charges. S2K is at war with Get Money, whom has been their main ops since 2020. S2K also is at war with Ape Gang, whom they inherited the beef from the older YTN members. Blessed Gang, another beef inherited from YTN. BMO, which whom they used to be, clicked up with, but then fell out recently and ended up in a war dividing the younger generation of the South Side. Their fallen members are Kari. Him and 2-3's house was shot up injuring, to 3 and taking the life of Kari. S2K would be made in his honor. Their other fallen members are Newbie and WAP. They passed away together in a robbery gone wrong on Get Money affiliate MB. Police to respond to a chilling scene finding 4 people deceased in a car. At some point the transaction would go bad and Newbie, WAP, and their affiliate would try to rob MB and MB would open fire on the 3 individuals. These being the steppers they are, they returned fire, taking MB's life as they were taking their last breaths. A crazy story of everyone going out shooting. Before the death of Little Newbie, he would be charged with 9 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of deadly conduct for a May 2022 7th Street Fort Worth shooting, where he would open fire on a crowd, injuring 3 people. He would be out on bond for this shooting for only 2 months before his death.